Montana, big sky country, home of the Whispering Pines. They called it Whispering Pines for a reason. The wind through the trees sounded like voices, angry voices. Locals knew the stories. They knew the forest was hungry. Many had entered, few had returned. Sam wasn't from around there. He was a city boy, from New York City. He didn't believe in ghost stories. He thought they were silly. He was here to prove it. Sam was a writer. He wrote about spooky things, ghosts, monsters, strange disappearances. He wanted to see these things for himself. He wanted proof. The Whispering Pines would be his next story. Sam stepped into the forest. The sunlight disappeared. The trees were tall and thick. They blocked the sun. It was cold, colder than it should be. He walked for hours. The silence was eerie. No birds sang, no animals scurried, just the sound of his own breath. And the whispering trees. He felt watched. Section 4. Whispers in the Dark. The whispers started subtly like the wind, but then they got louder, clearer. Sam. He stopped, looked around. Who's there? Sam? The voice was coming from the trees, from everywhere. Section 5. The Lonely Cabin. He stumbled through the trees, desperate to escape the whispers. Then he saw it, a small wooden cabin, half hidden in the trees. A light flickered in the window. He knocked on the door. No answer. He tried the handle. It was unlocked. He stepped inside. Section 6. Trapped. The cabin was empty. Dusty furniture, cobwebs everywhere. But there was a fire burning in the hearth, and on the table lay a photo album. He opened it. The photos were old, black and white. They were pictures of people who had disappeared in the woods. He recognized them from his research. His blood ran cold. He had to get out of there, now. He ran to the door, but it wouldn't open. It was stuck. He rattled the handle, pounded on the wood. "Let me out!" Section 7. Vanished. The whispers were back, louder than ever. They seemed to be closing in on him. He could feel his sanity slipping. He screamed. The next morning, the cabin was empty. Sam was gone. The only sign he was ever there was his camera lying on the forest floor. The lens was shattered, as if something had smashed it from the inside. The whispers in the trees continued, waiting for the next soul to wander into their domain. The Whispering Pines always claimed its victims. The end.